Welcome to the PDX files. Each week we dive into the weird and the unexplained here in the Pacific Northwest and beyond. My name is Peej.
And I'm Mac.
And Mac, what are we gonna be talking about tonight?
Yeah, before that glitch. Yeah, no, we're good. We're going to be looking at some videos through it's a I don't know if they're even I tried to look at their website to get some more they had some interesting stuff, but it was kind of come to a server error, but it's LUFO, so latest in UFO sightings. That's the YouTube channel, and they had three interesting videos in Oregon.
Okay.
Not necessarily. I think there's one in Portland. There's one in Grants Pass, and there's one. No, it isn't Grants. But anyway, they're all in the Oregon general vicinity. So it kind of give back to the local roots, here, which we're going to be doing from time to time. But we're going to watch them, and then kind of give our take as to what our opinion is as to what it could be. There's not a whole lot of talking in most of these videos. There's a little bit, but there's not much. So it'll be just us that you're going to be hearing as we kind of dive into it.
All right. Well, I have not seen, and there are three videos that we're actually going to be reviewing as part of this episode. And the first one is queued up. So we'll take a look at it now.
Look at these string of three lights. Just a few minutes ago, they were four. Now there's only two.
There's three.
Or, sorry, now there's only three. And they're not moving in the sky at all.
Yeah, definitely stationary.
Yeah, I mean, at least they don't appear to be moving.
They're not airplanes.
No, they don't have the right lights.
So this one appears to be in Portland, Oregon.
Yeah, I don't know if that's on the east side. I couldn't. It's too grainy to read uh, the the road sign, kind of where or the exit sign.
But this the
And I don't
guy
know if
taking
it's
a
in the
video.
comments.
They're
Yeah,
not moving.
The guy taking a video is
Kind of. Oh,
parked.
they're moving now. What
Oh,
the fuck?
okay.
yeah. Oh, okay. I didn't see. We have not seen all this.
One of the lights
What
is
the
moving.
fuck?
All right.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. The way it's moving.
What the fuck, dude?
So,
It looks like that, except it didn't have the. It could be. I don't think it is a triangle, but it looks kind of like that image that's at the bottom of the page a little bit. But I think it's clear that it's not because of the way that they were moving.
right.
And I don't know. It looks like that's 84 to me, Highway 84 near, and I don't know if that's in kind of the like the Gresham side toward
Well,
Portland or not. But I don't know what. Yeah, what is that? Is that
I mean, I think that's in the background. I think that's Big Pink that we
Oh,
see.
okay. So that's actually going to be, could be. So maybe that's in North Portland and that's
North Portland,
Swan Island
right.
down there. Okay.
Possibly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Cause it does look like the Fremont Bridge. If you go like right there. Right. So
Yeah.
usually
But it
that
is
view.
interesting.
So yeah. And it could be, it could be drones, but we don't get those kind of things happening in the Portland. We don't see those very often. They're definitely not flares. Like the kind of, if anyone's ever seen the Phoenix Lights, it kind of bears a little bit of similarity to that. Uh,
Okay.
but some of the stuff they saw during the Phoenix Lights uh, were actually flares, and some of it was more of just like the giant ship that was seen by a lot of folks, including the former governor of Arizona at that time, who had initially kind of lied about it and then came out and said, "Yeah, I actually did see something." But yeah, I don't think there's enough evidence to suggest what that is, but it's definitely weird because you just don't see that in Portland very often. And I think this is about 2 or 3 years ago when this was taken, so it would have been pre-Trump and all the ice stuff. So they're not helicopters, they're definitely not planes coming. They're going to be that low for
Yeah, it
for
was definitely
certain.
it's definitely three it was 3 years ago, per this video upload. And on the screen right now, and I'm gonna increase it again here, but you can certainly see that the lights, according to this observer, there were four initially, but now on the screen you can see
There's
that
only
there's just
three.
three.
Yeah, and then suddenly they moved into that perfect triangle shape, and he's
Yeah,
not moving, right? So it's not
he
like
he's not moving. Yeah.
yeah. So he's just
Um,
sitting there. He noticed it, and he's sitting on the side of the road there because you could hear the like hazard lights on or something like that.
right. So here's a replay of it of the light furthest to the furthest left of the screen, moving all of a sudden above the other two lights that are still
Yeah,
stationary, and
yeah,
then it
yeah,
does kind of form a triangle for a moment, a perfect triangle for a moment, like right there.
yeah. That's
And
interesting.
I don't know. I mean, at first, honestly, my first inclination was to think that they were just tower cranes, you know what I mean, in the distance, because I mean there's a lot of construction that's happening in the downtown Portland area
Yeah,
still.
yeah,
And so that's what I thought they were, to be honest, but
yeah.
I don't
But
know.
they didn't stay stationary like that, and cranes definitely don't move like that either. They don't become taller than the other. Like I mean, there's not that many cranes in downtown Portland like there used to be when Portland was doing a little bit better. But yeah, that is weird. That's definitely weird.
Yeah. All right, do you want to go to the next one here?
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
That's as far as it
You
goes.
see it?
On video. I'm taking a video of it.
It's moving.
Those are like, what the hell?
What is going on?
I mean the video is very
Do you see
grainy.
that?
Yeah, yeah.
Your dad is zooming in to a light. It is.
The way it's moving though, just by itself, I don't care about the square thing.
Or it is spinning itself.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
All right.
Honestly, that's what I'd be saying too if I saw something like that. That is weird.
You see it?
So it's pulsing, or it's pulsating.
There's something
Pulsating.
Yeah. I can't tell if it's like a number, like a 2 or 3 different objects spinning together,
Right.
or if it's just sort of, as you say, kind of pulsating and making it. But it does appear to be spinning, no matter what's going on there. It looks like it's spinning, and it's not a helicopter because they have to have the tail lights, and you would see the blue and red
Right.
lights, or green and red, whatever those colors, whatever the planes have on them, and helicopters, you would see that. This doesn't appear to be anything like that. Look at
It
that
is.
is really bizarre.
It's bizarre, and and I wish there was part of the footage was pre-zoom, like
Yeah,
pre-zoomed in, right? So that we
yeah,
can have a little bit of, I don't know, dimension, a little bit in
yeah.
depth,
Clearly,
right?
they're not thinking about that, but that is true. That's a good point. It is zoomed in on no matter. So I don't know how far away that is.
Right.
If there was a watcher listener who wasn't maybe an expert on something like that, I'd love to hear their thoughts on that. But because I'm not an expert on any of that kind of stuff, but it does look like if it's in the sky, say maybe it's a mile away or less than a mile away,
Right.
and how big that would be, I don't know, but it's obviously not huge. I think sometimes there are some useful comments in there. I don't know if there's any in this particular one here. Other than
Well,
that,
just
yeah.
what the fuck? Right here. Oh, somebody's saying it's fake.
Well, of course, they're always going to say that. So it
True.
looks like that lady is annoying has probably the most replies, and then someone says
Well,
get right with Jesus. So I guess the comments were that helpful. But to me, I don't know if that's fake. That doesn't look like something that is faked. I mean, it could be some prosaic explanation. I just don't know what that would be.
I mean,
The way it's moving
anymore.
is weird.
The way it's moving is weird. Oh, and again, I wish there was better. I mean, whatever. With these
There's nothing we
UFO
can do about
sightings,
it.
is
Yeah, yeah.
often with UFO sighting videos, they're often very grainy, very poor quality because again, I mean, these days it's utilizing a phone camera, right?
Yeah.
And even back
Well,
then, it was
and people aren't thinking about that. They're looking at it. It looks probably different for them looking at the camera than it does for us seeing it from their
true
footage,
that.
obviously. But
True.
yeah, the way that it's spinning and pulsating, it doesn't seem to be a vehicle. It could be a drone. I guess it could be a drone, but the way it's moving is just very odd.
And do you think that the momentary, the moments where it became like square or a rectangle
Yeah.
light, that's what do you think of that? I mean,
I don't know. That's strange because the rest of the time it didn't do that. They only did it a couple times, and it
they
didn't look
did it
like
a
they were.
couple of times. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't look like they were continuing to zoom in on it in any way. So I wonder if it was just uh, a certain brightness. Maybe it went to another type of brightness that made it more pixelated. But the
Yeah. I
fact
mean,
that it went into those shapes. See, if you look at it, it almost like there's four lights. And one of those, yeah, that one looks like there's three. One of them looks like there was four of them kind of just spinning around. Three or four of
yeah,
them.
3 or 4. It definitely looks like it's spinning, and and it does pulse.
Yeah, and then when it
Pulse
pulses
it.
brightly, it kind of turns into that weird rectangle or square shape. It's a really
Right.
weird.
Yeah.
And again,
I
that
don't
could
know.
just be they've got some shitty flip phone. Even now, people still have some of those back in the day.
I
Yeah,
was about
even
to
though it
say
wasn't that
that
long
maybe.
ago.
Yeah, I was about to say that maybe it's the camera's like auto zoom, autofocus that's creating not necessarily the pulsating, but but maybe the
Yeah, yeah. The reason why it goes in this weird
to
shape.
to the weird
Yeah,
shapes. Yeah.
that to me that's interesting. That's it. Someone says it's fake. It could be, but that I don't think those folks probably were that advanced in what they were doing there.
Well, I mean, and that one right
Could be
there,
wrong.
that one right there didn't say exactly where, it just said Oregon. But so this one is back. This third video that we're going to look at it does say it's over Portland, Oregon, and this was March 17,
Yeah.
2021.
So about 5 years ago now.
Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Hello guys, my name is Sebastian from the latest UFO Sightings website. This strange triangular V-shaped object was filmed by a truck driver just near Portland in Oregon.
Yeah,
Somewhere
at least it said Oregon, right?
here.
Yeah. Oh, near Troutdale Airport.
Here.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
think he ends up. So that's
Corbett.
actually this might be something to remember. I think I did see most of this one, and it kind of. I think you'll be interested in this one.
Okay.
So I think it'll show the road sign pretty clearly here in a minute.
But I see a string of lights there. Or
Yeah.
exit 25. I think I saw on the screen.
Yeah, I think it'll show something more here in a minute, but maybe not.
Is this 84? I think it might be 84.
It is 84. Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There's this string of lights there.
Yeah.
This guy's driving and trying.
I know, right?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's in a kind of like an arc shape. There used to be more lights, but now there's only 4 or 5
Or
on it.
and there's another, and they keep coming back around again. Yep.
Huh.
That's an interesting one.
It is.
Now look here. I think it says. Oh, it shows.
I-84.
Shows this way he's going. So he's going west. He's going towards town, and he's before Corbett.
Yeah.
So
So that's interesting.
Yeah. So what's your first your first thoughts about that?
Well, I mean,
Because I have my theory.
well, I'm thinking it's a water tower.
You're not far off. I think what it is. It's the Vista House.
Oh.
It's the whatchamacallit, not just Vista. It's Crown Point.
Huh.
Which when I first saw it, I thought that maybe because of the way that they're going west, it would be on that side. Yeah, I think I found a photo of Crown Point at night, and it shows the not stoplights, the street lights that go around it. You can kind of see
okay.
him right. You kind of see him right there, even during the daytime. Oh, there it is,
All
right
right.
there. See that photo right there, that second from the left.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Ah.
and like there's even another one down there, kind of in the middle of the screen that shows those lights. Usually, it's a good place to see you see the borealis, but that
You
to
know
me
what?
looks exactly it. I think that's exactly
probably
what it is.
that's probably what it is.
And I think there's a comment that says I think it might be even the first comment, because I thought that, and then I looked at the comments and someone said, "Yep, that's the historic River Gorge Vista House lights."
But that's interesting though, because if you were not from Oregon or if you're not from Portland area, you probably would not have known that
Yeah.
was
Probably
That
not.
was what it was. You know, obviously
Yeah,
you
it
wouldn't.
must have been, and that looks like a night when there wasn't a moon out, so it's probably even darker than normal. So it wouldn't look like it was man-made, probably. And
Right.
so I can understand why the trucker, and probably the reason why some of the lights keep going on and off is probably the trees that he's passing by,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
the trees blocking it. So to me, this was a good example of like, oh my god, that's amazing. But then you dig a little bit deeper, and
Right.
because he even shows the area. So if I was like a real sleuth or something, I would look around to see if there's any landmarks that might be there. But again, a lot of people don't know what 84 West means near Corbett. They have no clue.
Right.
So probably that trucker didn't know either. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought that was a good example of how, yeah, some of those other two were much more compelling. But if you look at it just knowing about the Vista House, but not knowing about the Vista House one looked to be initially like the most compelling one.
Yeah. Exactly. Initially, the most compelling, especially the shape of it.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
arc
we're led
kind
to
of shape.
believe.
Yeah,
Exactly. We're led to believe that the UFOs are always disc shaped or whatever. But
exactly. Yeah, yeah.
well, that's interesting.
No, yeah, I thought so. I thought that was a good exercise, and I like that site. I might come up with some stuff from other states. Doesn't have to just Oregon, but looking at similar sightings. I mean, it was funny. There was another one that was from Grants Pass. I think I mentioned the one. I think I mentioned Grants Pass earlier, but it was obvious that it was mentioned as like a fast moving UFO in a thunderstorm near Grants Pass. But it looked to me like it was a bug
Yeah.
that just crossed over. But I could see how someone who was a true believer it was like, oh, that's got to be something. But it was like, yeah, it looks like a bug or a bird that crossed in front. So
Yeah.
people got to have a bit of an open mind on both on both sides is kind of the lesson of this.
Well, of the three videos that we viewed, I would think that, outside of it potentially being AI generated, the second video was
Much
probably the
more
most
compelling.
compelling.
Yeah, I agree. That one was weird and more difficult to fake something like that. And I don't that didn't look to me like that was AI generated at all.
Who knows anymore, man? I mean,
It's true.
especially when it's that grainy, and then,
Yeah.
but the commentary did not sound like AI because that there, sometimes you can have some telltale signs with the audio, but
Yeah, yeah.
well, it's
In fact, it
interesting.
might even be a video that we do one time is like how, I mean, we've done a little bit of that AI, but like sometimes some of these AI videos now, like my wife will see something and I see enough. I think I recognize it a little bit better than she does. So I'm like, that's definitely AI, even though it looks real. You've seen some of those with like pets, like dogs and cats fighting, or there's something weird happening, and it's obvious that animals they don't act like that. If that makes any sense, or like a human wouldn't act like that. It's not even necessarily the quality of the
Right,
video, just like it just seems like that's not right. And sure enough, you go look at it, it's like, oh, it's flagged as an
right,
AI video. So it's
right.
kind of scary to be honest.
It is, and especially now, with like I said, with these new UFO sightings, I think you definitely have to put on your sleuthing hat, like you said, or even like, hey, I'm gonna be extra uh, suspicious now. When I look at this video,
I think
because
that's probably the best way. Yeah, because
yeah, and then and if there's a signature on the video that says M Night Shyamalan, I mean, then we know that it's absolutely fake.
I
Well,
suggest.
folks, if you enjoy this content, please give it a like and share it across your socials to help get the word out about our show. If you hadn't already done so, please subscribe. And on YouTube, hit that notification bell to make sure you don't miss out on future episodes. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.